Esty here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel and episode number 9 of my Doc Your House 2021 series, Declutter, Organize and Clean. We are still in the kitchen doing the kitchen cupboards, which are the ones above. Today I'm going to do the two on either side of the microwave. That's the spice cabinet and the tea cabinet. I want to be ruthless, get rid of a lot of stuff. If you've watched the last video, you're probably amazed at the amount of junk I was able to get out of the cupboards, and quite frankly, no regrets, not missing a thing. So I'm going to show you what these two cabinets look like. We're going to get started. The spice cabinet obviously needs to be seriously or thoroughly cleaned because there's always spillage and goo and whatever in there, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to keep in there. There's some stuff that we've purchased over the years, you know, like that one sauce you purchased for a particular recipe that was 3 years ago. Why are you hanging on to the sauce? You know, it's probably expired by now, so I need to go through all of my spices and sauces and oils and all of that stuff to make sure that I have exactly just what I need in there. And then the tea cabinet is getting to be really low, because I have been getting this subscription called Simplicity Teas. I'll put the link down below. I'm not affiliated. This is not like one of those where, oh, if you get a subscription, I get any kind of bonus. We really enjoy it. Both Edward and I are drinking their teas. But because I get a lot of it, I really don't need to purchase any more teas. So I'm slowly going down through my entire collection, if you want to call it that, or hoard if you prefer, of teas, and therefore this cabinet may not be needed anymore. How about that? Let's get started. So today we are doing the two cabinets that are, yes, the kitchen is clean, you noticed. We're going to do the two cabinets that are in the side, this one and this one. And the one on top I'm not touching because this is the one that has all of the paper towels. This is where we store them. So let's look at this one here. And it's a mess because there's a lot. There's just too much, and some of it is just about ready to fall. So obviously we got to do something about this cabinet here for the spices. And here's the tea cabinet. Lots of empty or almost empty containers. Yeah, and the teapot there. So we're gonna see what we can do in here. I'm sure I can probably just use 2 shelves and use a third one for storage. So the whole purpose here of this declutter series is to go through one area at a time of your house in a manner that is not overwhelming. When you have a large kitchen with a lot of cupboards and cabinets, doing it all at once in one day is probably too much. And you end up either throwing away too much stuff you regret later on, or you just don't declutter enough or as much as you should have or could have. So I'm doing it step by step, so that way I can do it each time on a clear mind, being ready to thoroughly assess what's in there. I don't have any fatigue. I'm not fed up with the whole process. I'm not disgusted with myself. That's number one, for having so much stuff. So we're just gonna go through this. What I'm gonna do is just basically empty the whole thing, okay? I'm gonna put something on top of the stove here so that I have a flat surface. I have a few things that I can use, and empty out everything, and then we're gonna go one item at a time. No, the video is not going to be 2 hours, but I'm going to go one item at a time and make a decision as to what is worth for me to keep, and if I am keeping it, where I'm going to put it in this cupboard or cabinet or whatever you want to call it, and then what is it that is not worthy for me to keep. Now, I understand that some of you like to keep stuff together. For instance, I see that I have the baking powder in here, and obviously it should be with the baking, but guess what? I always kept it with the spices. So whatever works for you, okay? If you want your baking powder in your baking area, that's fine. Me, I've always kept it here. And I just realized I do have chicken stock. I was looking for it the other day. Look at that. No! I do have chicken cubes. Pathetic. So I'm gonna use a few things here. to give me a flat surface. Because Lord knows I'm going to need it. And off we go. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot of spice. You would think a chef lives in this house, right? Oh boy. Okay, so these are super sticky and disgusting. I mean, like really, really gross. So we're going to clean those and then assess. So right off the bat, 1, 2, look at that. 3 baking powders. Why? 2 of them open. Why? Why? Because the cabinet is too deep. There's too much stuff in it, and I have no clue what's in there. If I had a list right here, that would make sense, right, of what I have on hand. But anyway, all right, I gotta clean first. I swear, these multiply. I'm going to start with the carousel because this is what we use the most. I got to see what we have in there. I'm sure there's some spices or whatever there are in here that I don't reach for on a regular basis, like saffron. It doesn't need to take real estate. Okay, this is empty. That can go. This is missing its stop and I just saw it. No, that's not the right top, so that's gotta be the top for this. So how many do I need? Okay, this is black pepper. The problem, we can't open these, so I'm stuck with those. Okay, these are too big. Oregano, chili powder, chipotle, allspice, cream of tartar, that's the one that I don't use that often, garlic powder, cloves, ground cloves. Look at that. I have 2 ground cloves. Parsley we use. Onion powder. Turmeric we use. Taco seasoning. Ground ginger. Cumin. And cloves. Oh my god, no way. I have 3 cloves. How can I even justify that? 2, okay, fine, you didn't know, you bought an extra one, fine. But I got 3 cloves? I don't even use cloves, except when I make holiday cookies. That's once a year. Why do I have 3 cloves? Okay, so I have to go through which one is brand new. They've all been opened. You can't make this up. All right, so expiration dates. Do they even have expiration? 2023, 2020. God, this is so bad. This is so bad. I go through this every time. Oh, it's so bad. Does anything change now? Where's the, this one doesn't even have an expiration date. 2018. Okay. So these 2 go. This one stays. Now I gotta wash this. So I have more of those spices over here. Alright, they're the little ones like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to do a little compartment, because there's 3 compartments here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a large one right here, and then there's 2 little ones. So let me see if I can do one that's just the baking stuff, right? So baking would be cloves and cinnamon and ginger and, well, I do use the saffron for baking, so that goes there. The little goldy thing here. Okay. Turmeric, no. That would be it for baking. Right? Okay. Then I'm gonna do one for the ones we use the most. So again, we can't really open those that have like the grinder with it. You can't open them, so I'm stuck with 2 unless I try to break this and put those in there, but I have no way of putting them. So guess what? I have an idea. All right, so the ones we use most: pepper, turmeric, that's true, parsley, taco seasoning, cumin, chipotle, allspice. Okay, and then the ones we use not as often is the chili powder, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, and cream of tartar. Look, I have 2 of them. 2. Best Buy 2023. And they both, I can't marry them. Alright, so what do I use cream of tartar for? Do you guys remember me using this? What did I use cream of tartar for? What does it even smell like? I know I used it for a recipe, I just can't remember. Doesn't smell like anything. What did I use this for? Alright, obviously I don't reach for it, so I'm going to put it to the side. Alright, so I have the everyday spice, the baking. Alright, let's put that back in. Alright, and really what I should do is label it, right? Where I put baking here, miscellaneous, and man, okay, no. Alright. Next, the oils, because I know that we use oil. I have 2 bottles of vegetable oil. One is brand new. It's going to go in the pantry. This I'm going to put in the back because I don't reach for vegetable oil that often. I have... Okay, we're going to use that tonight. Olive oil from Aldi. There's about 2 tablespoons left in there. I'm going to use that tonight, so let me put it to the side. Okay. Balsamic vinegar can go next to the oil in the back over here. I can still do this, so that's fine. Alright, and what else do we use often? Because again, what I use often, I want accessible. Okay. Alright. I think that's it for often. Well, up, I got to take these. See, that's the problem with we buy those in large containers, and then they take room. Can be cheaper, $20.25. Does nutmeg not have an expiration date? Oh, 2019. Still smell like nutmeg. I'm keeping it. Okay. Garlic salt. I'm trying to put the stuff up front. We'll figure out what we put behind it. Chili powder. Okay, I have 2 now. I have this one and this one. Can I marry them? Absolutely. I have no problem doing that. Because really, why have two containers, right? Better make sure I don't put any of that stuff on my fingers. When is this one expiring? 2023. And this one is 2024. Look at that. Oh! Yeah. I meant to do that. Yeah, I better wash my hands and not rub my arms. Alright. Chili powder. And nutmeg. Cumin. Don't I have a cumin in here? Didn't I have a cumin? Turmeric. Cumin! Look at this. Okay. What's the expiration date on this? 2023. 2023. We are ridiculous. We are absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that smells so good. There we go. Some of you are probably wondering, does this woman even live in her own house? She doesn't even know what she got. I wonder myself. Okay, next. Paprika. That's my favorite. Granulated garlic. We got garlic salt, granulated garlic. We got garlic powder. We got minced garlic. And more garlic powder. Wait. Garlic powder. This is onion powder. Okay. Alright. What even is the difference between granulated garlic and garlic powder other than a little bit of a gritty texture? 2024. 2024. Okay. All right. All right. More garlic powder, California style. Pff, who cares? Expired. All right. So, granulated, powdered, minced. And now we got this ginormous one, crushed pepper. Okay. I gotta make a list right here of what we have because this is ridiculous. Wait, there's more. What is that? Ground cumin. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah. What's the expiration date? 2019. Okay, that can go. I'm sure it's still good, but come on. I live here. Okay, I swear I do. I live here. You can't make this up. Okay. And then there's this that I have no idea what it is, so that can go. Alright, the salt. Where I need to have access to it. This. That can be here. Because I do need it. And I have room here for it. Okay, so we're good. Alright. Tabasco. On top is going to be for the stuff that we don't use often, which also means that it's going to be forgotten. So that's why I need to have a list. Okay. Because if I don't write it down, this is what's going to happen. We're going to continue this ongoing circus of spices. So we have garlic powder. Ah, look at this. I'm getting ink. Gotta redo it. Okay. All right. So that's this shelf. Did I have a sticky in the past that says stop, for the love of God, stop buying cumin? I guess what happened. Alright, so now he knows what we have. Okay, so I said I was gonna put, oh boy, the Worcestershire sauce in the back, because that's something we don't use often, but we do use it. Okay, and the soy sauce, we don't use it often, but we do use it. Okay, and baking powder and baking soda. Definitely a brand new of the baking powder. Alright. And what I'm going to do is marry the other two. Okay. And my baking soda, I used it to clean something earlier. I don't have a lot of it, but we're going to go and keep it anyway. Okay, so this can go back here. Alright, so this shelf is done. Here we get garlic salt, granulated garlic, minced garlic, garlic powder, cumin, paprika, chili powder, nutmeg, baking powder, baking soda, soy sauce, steak sauce, and Worcestershire, whatever, the W sauce. Okay. So that leaves me with this stuff here. Alright, definitely need to keep the honey, but perhaps it needs to be with my tea instead. Okay. Orange water, gonna keep. This is a house vinaigrette. Should I put it in the fridge? Yes. Let me do it now, because it's brand new anyway. Okay, this is apple orchard strawberry jalapeno mustard sauce. 2014. Yeah. Okay, cooking sherry 2022, keep. Soy sauce, that can go. I have another one. Corn syrup. I don't want that in my life. That can go. Red hot, extra hot. I have Tabasco already. I don't need this. That can go. Okay. Breadcrumbs. Yeah. Maple syrup. The good stuff. The fake stuff. 2003. Okay, we're gonna keep the fake one, even though this is healthier, but I have to keep this. Alright, so we're gonna keep that. Cinnamon apple butter. I love apple butter. 23. So this looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Okay, and I know everything and where it's at. Should I put a label on top here for this stuff? Probably not, because all you see is what I got. That's it. There's nothing behind it. And then here, I know what I got. Alright, so now this has to go to the pantry. The two honeys are gonna go in the tea cabinet. And so far, all of this here is either no good, expired, or empty. Alrighty, here comes the tea cabinet. Okay. My Japanese tea kettle, that stays here. And remember, I have the cast iron pot for it. Okay, and here we have some bowls that goes with that set. Okay, this is sugar, creamer, and whatever. And I already have the one that's over there. I don't need two. That can go. This treat finds anyway. Okay, this is part of the matcha stuff. Alright. And here I have an empty container. Two teas. Okay, Downton Abbey. The Bates tea. No, Mr. Bates. This one's still good. It's gotta be good. Come on. August 2021. I'm still drinking it. And then this one was the Red Hot Holiday. Here we have in my gorgeous Spice of Life containers. We have some leftover Prince of Wales and all of that stuff. Okay. This is British Blend. This is Tetley. I don't have a lot left. I do have some in here, so I'm going to marry that. Because they're the same. Boom. Okay, so Tetley. So now I have this that's empty. And I have this one that's empty. Okay. Wellness tea. This is Sleepy Time soda. This is the green tea. Oh, it's got a name. It's the roasted green tea. I love this. I don't have a lot left in this bag. I think I'm gonna marry it. Genmei cha. Brown rice tea. Oh, this is so good. So I gotta marry those. Another Bates tea, but this one is the one I use. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Deli matcha, that's at Woods. Alright, it's got just a little bit in it. Keep that. Moringa powder. Nah. Orca spice chai. I do like this, and it's sugar free. This smells so good. Oh, now I want a chai. Okay. Mariage frais. Look, I'm down to 2. You remember when I had 9? My favorite one is Eros. I don't have a lot of it left. And the Christmas one. I don't have a lot of it left either. Okay, and then we have Honey and Sun Apricot. This is nice. And then this is green tea with coconut. Nah, I didn't like it. It's a Honey and Sun. I don't like it. So that I'm taking to work. This one here is the big container in which I put all of the herbal teas that are like no biggie. You know, with twinings, and so we put the Sleepy Time in there. Okay. And then Earl Grey doesn't need to be in a big container. Can be in a small one. I used to have a little shelf in here, if you remember. Okay. And it was to double up. So what I can do is, don't I have another one of those? Is use my empty containers like this. So now I can double up. Okay, so I have this one that goes here. This one can go here. And then, perfect. And this one can go here. The Bates. Which one is new? This one. I can go here. Chai. Matcha. I have 2 of these. Which one is better? Keep this one. Okay. I don't really need this. I think this is too. Maybe for the other one. Yeah, this is to keep the. There's no tea ceremony going on in this house, so I don't need that. And then this one from World Market. I don't need it. That can go. The Tetley. Oh, perfect! Look at that! Yay! And then this one here can stay here, and then this goes on the door. With the tea scoop. Boom, boom. I'm gonna put that here. No. Yes. Like that. Well, look at this. You see? I reorganized it, cleaned it, and I'm getting rid of a lot of teas that I just don't drink or like. That's perfect. Wait, wait, wait. What about the honey? Well, I got room for honey. I have room right here. I have two. I have the mostly mesquite honey from Trader Joe's, and I have the organic raw unfiltered honey. So honey can stay here because I use it to sweeten my tea. Perfect. I feel like I'm missing one. No, I'm not. They're all here. Oh, this is great. Okay. All right. I am done. Let's look at how much I decluttered. All of this. I've decluttered all of this, and I think that's quite a lot for 2 cupboards. This one here is going to work. And then I don't need this container. A whole bunch of spices that are expired. These 2 things here. This one's got a chip anyway. Don't need those. These 2 here don't need a moringa powder, whatever. And then a bunch of extra stuff. So look at that. Amazing, right? Now I gotta show you the tea from Simplicity. Because this is where Edwin and I are in trouble. I used those 2 drawers from a old sewing machine cabinet that I found on the street. I didn't want the cabinet, but I sure grabbed the drawers for the purpose of keeping those teas here. And those teas are actually on the counter at all time. And I labeled it caffeine free. And Edward and I are constantly looking into those teas and grabbing stuff. Another Gemma chai here. You know what? I'm going to marry it into the container that I have above. Vanilla green key lime, and some of them we like, some of them like this. That was vanilla soothie. Edward and I love tea, so there's quite a lot in here. Love potion, that one is excellent. Apple, papaya, strawberries, cocoa beans, rosehip, hibiscus, cornflower petals, minimal caffeine. This one is really good. Fruit Loops, didn't like it at all, but I think Edward did. So anyway, we're going through those, and then every month we get 4 more. So, you know, these containers, I really can't put them in that cabinet above there, in that cupboard, but it doesn't bother us to have it here. And I'm talking about these ones here. I have no clue what I'm going to do with those, now that I've emptied them. Oh, these are the inserts of the doogie bags. Okay, can I fit this in here? No. But I can fit those in here. My problem is that all the way in the back, nope, not working. So that's it. That was episode 9 in my Dock Your House 2021 series. I decluttered, I cleaned, and I organized. And I'm pretty happy. So a lot of stuff I let go of. Too bad the tea doesn't fit in that cabinet. I need to find a better way for my tea. Because it's not like it's gonna stop coming in. We really enjoy them. I know that a lot of them look like they're not being used, but we have so many of them, and I guess it's the paradox of choice. There's so many to choose from that you end up choosing none. Okay, so bottom line is that this is done, and I'm pretty happy with these 2 cabinets. The tea in particular, I think, looks really neat. And you saw that it's really much less tea than I used to have, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm making progress, however small and slow. I am making progress and continuing to go in the right direction. This is definitely a major improvement for us. I'm loving the way it looks, and I like the fact that I labeled it as well. So I'm going to leave you here. Don't forget to subscribe right in the corner if you enjoyed this video series and you want to see more. Join me on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to check out my great challenge gifts for t-shirts and mugs and all of the other swag, and Frenchie and Tubby, which in about 2 weeks I'm actually going to take a day off from work, a legit day off, for the purpose of finally processing some of the stuff I got downstairs. So there's going to be more stuff on Etsy coming up soon, before the end of the month. And that would be it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and guess what's going on next? Baking is next. I'm going to make a vintage zucchini cake that has pineapple in it. What? Yes, pineapple and zucchini. How about that for a combo? I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.